Minecraft because, you know, as much as everyone loves Minecraft, there's a limit to how much you can talk about on one show. We're gonna try to make this thing under 30 minutes. But I kind of want to fit into 2 parts, so if we get it in 22 minutes, no we can't, it's already 21:10, but, you know, we might do some cutting, so we might have enough to, no we won't, still probably won't. Alright, so, Battlefield 3, anyone? I'm just pulling these things out of my head, guys, so, like I said, this isn't going to be an amazing podcast or video.
We're gonna...
Why do I say podcast? Like, I guess because it's... I don't know. That's just the first thing that pops in my mind when I think of listening to audio, people talking. Maybe it's a webcast.
Trying to improve over
well, it's a video, but you're probably looking at a picture or a blank screen. I don't know yet. So, this is when we get serious. This is when we clear the table, put our hands down, and this is where we get serious. This is the serious topic of the day. Because you hear the question all the time, is Battlefield 3 going to be Call of Duty? Ryan, go.
I personally don't think it is going to be a CoD killer.
Alright.
I'm taking the role of the douchebag here, people.
Well, you know, you're not, dude, you're not the only one. Seriously. There's, I don't know, I can't play Call of Duty anymore without getting mad or whatever. I can play Battlefield 2, though.
I like Battlefield.
Bad Company 2, I can't get mad at it. Well, sometimes, but like you go into a squad deathmatch on like Cold War or something with a UMP, it's all you're gonna do is have fun. And if like maybe I'm just good at the game, which I don't want to fool myself, but you know I'm a decent first-person shooter player. And that's what I kind of played for the last year straight. I kind of want to get out of it though, because like I used to play so many different kinds of games, and then you know I bought World at War. And that was it basically. From there on, Modern Warfare 2. I bought COD 4 after I bought. Or no, I bought COD 4 before I bought World at War, but I didn't play it. I didn't like it very much, but I guess that was just because I sucked terrible, and then we bought World at War, and I kind of made a devotion to get into it at that point, and then I went back to COD 4, and I was doing it better, so I liked it. Yeah, but I think it, I don't want to say it's not gonna kill COD as far as players go.
Too much of a prominent series.
COD is going to still have way more players than Battlefield 3 is ever going to have. I mean, that's just... I'm sorry for being mean. I know there's a lot of Battlefield fanboys who want this game to be a huge success, but...
I know Matthew is a fanboy.
I'm not a fanboy.
But I just have to say, even though Battlefield 3 looks amazing, it just won't kill COD, because COD, it's too prominent. Like, it's been... Like...
No, it's because it's too... I don't want to offend anyone. I say noob, but noob friendly. It is. You go into Battlefield like a totally new player. There is nothing that is going to help you out. Black Ops does a good job of that too, but
people that Battlefield will be ruthless on the noob. They will not show mercy.
No, they won't. And if you try and oh my God, here's a good story. First off, if you're gonna fly a plane in Battlefield Bad Company 2, get a tutor. Because the first time I try to do that, you will last maybe 5 seconds before you crash that thing. It's not that it's hard. It's just
here's the breakdown.
Handling is so confusing. It's just I don't know.
Matt, here's the breakdown.
I guess that's why it's so good, right?
Increased stopping power increases bullet damage. Less bullets to kill. Steadying. Makes your gun crosshair smaller. Second chance. Allows you to kill the person even when they've shot enough bullets in you to kill you. Noob tubing. Allows you to constantly replenish noob tubes, resulting in easy kill. Battlefield. Takes a lot of bullets to kill. Snipers have...
Well, you know what? Actually, I should say it's completely noob friendly. Sorry for cutting you off, but, like, the tanks, if you just... There are people who do camp in tanks the entire game. All you need is a good engineer, maybe 1 or 2 engineers, who will stick by that tank and just heal it whenever you need it. You're not going to work with them.
Battlefield 3 has way more stuff that makes it less noob friendly, because like the more bullets it takes to kill, the more time you won't really have so much, success in a close quarters combat. The knife is delayed.
That is true, but that doesn't stop annoying little kids from running up to you trying to go
You can't camp in buildings because all the buildings are practically destroyable.
Nah, well, if you're just sitting in that corner, nobody's gonna know you're in that building until...
And you don't even have to try and plant the objective. You just have to try and blow it up with a tank.
It's true. Actually, you know what? The easy thing in Bad Company 2 to do was just to knock the entire building down, which I thought was stupid. I mean, it's realistic, but that kind of ruins the entire point of the game type.
It ruins
get in there and plant the bomb.
Yeah.
If you could just sit outside with your, you know, like
What's the point of you?
AT4, you don't have to do anything. You just gotta shoot that little tiny house
Where
in the
the
corner,
kids-
you know, like 3 or
Here's
4
Call of Duty.
times, and it's collapsed around the bomb. There you go.
Here's
Bomb
Call of
destroyed.
Duty. You're trying to sneak around, trying to get an advancement on the enemy. Now, you're running around, you try and get to the bomb, you get a triple kill. While you're playing the bomb, you hear a guy coming up behind you, and you kill him. But then someone kills you. You have to go all the way back again. Battlefield 3, jump in a tank or pull out your AT4, shoot, win the game within seconds.
You know, that's the thing is, actually, I don't find, because you said that, was it Call of Duty, the example, if someone kills you, you have to go back and then run all the way back to the bomb?
Yeah, you pretty much start, unless you have tax.
See, that's why Battlefield is so, like, people complain in Battlefield because the maps are so big that, oh, you have to run so much. Then play in a squad, and that doesn't mean that you're always going to have a spawn point, but
That's
having the
also
ability to spawn on a teammate helps. And
That's also the thing, Matt. This squad-based gameplay is kind of a good and a bad thing.
I'm saying it's not a bad thing, really, at all. I mean,
But kind of. Because, like, if you're a noob and you really just want to get a kill, your team is running around with you, bombarding you, getting all the kills, not even allowing you a chance to find an enemy. Like, they will basically, like, they'll try everything to stop you from getting a kill, and it's just pretty hard to try and get a kill or do something on your own, because if you get too far away, people will start yelling at you, calling you a noob, even if you're just want to, like, not constantly be around teammates. Because if people have learned anything from being around teammates, you're going to be taken out by an RPG or an AT4. So let's face it, you always want that multi-kill when you see the team running together. Pull out your grenade launcher, boom, done.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and make this a 3-part series. So that means we have 3 minutes left. So, final verdict, true opinion on Battlefield 3. I know you don't think it's going to be a CoD killer, but what's the pros and what's the cons? You have a minute and a half.
The bullets take too long to kill, which really sucks in a close quarters combat. The sniper rifle has very little range and basically turns into a 2-shot kill,
It's always been a 2-shot kill, even
which
if you're
kind
right in
of
front of
defeats
them.
the purpose of sniper rifles.
Well, dude, that's the thing. That's why sniping is so rewarding in Battlefield, is you gotta get the headshots or else it doesn't count.
Whereas in Call of Duty, well, it helps players. It's much easier for players to get involved in the game. You know, learn the mechanics. Battlefield 3, it will take longer.
Yeah.
You have to be experienced gamer. Like, you have to be you can't just go into Battlefield it being your first game. You have to play games before that until you get into Battlefield 3.
Well, you know, a lot of people do get right into Battlefield 3, and that's kind of, that to me is an interesting thing. And the thing is, it's funny, because noobs in Battlefield aren't picked on, and maybe that's just me, but, like, I think they did a good job with the voice chat system, and I complained about this at first. You can only talk to the members in your squad of 4. You can't even talk to the other team. So if you win the battle, there's no faggot, you know, noob, whatever. There's no taunting, dissing. There's none of that stuff you get in Call of Duty. They
Let's face
purposely let you talk to your teammates and your other team so you can annoy them and make fun of them. That's kind of the entire point.
But let's face it, there is some part of you that really just wants to go, oh yeah, we pwned you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If I actually, like, I mean, legit pwn someone, that's the only time I do it. I don't do it if someone's just like, you know, I hate when, you know what, that's another thing I want to bring up. The, you know, the whole teabagging you, spinning around circles as you defuse the bomb thing in COD. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Just thought I'd put that out there because I hate when people do that, especially if it's like a 1v1 and they kill you. If it's a 1v6 and you just own the entire team, yes, I give you permission to teabag me 700 times and use the bomb. I don't care. That's fine with me. But
Yep.
if you just noob-tube some kid and it was a 1v1, just defuse the bomb.
Yeah, but Matt, here's the thing. The fact is, in Call of Duty, I just love it when there's that annoying 5-year-old on the opposing team talking shit, and then you pwn the hell out of him. Then you get the hero's response like, "Oh, you hacker, why'd you do that? Blah 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 blah." It feels so rewarding that you get to hear that kid go crying to his mommy, but in Battlefield, you don't really get that. It just...
It's like, I'm not usually the one who talks the smack, though, so I don't care.
But you just want to hear that person, you know, complain, calling you a hacker, aimbot.
Yeah, that is fun, though, when they think you're hacking and everything.
Yeah, they're like 5 years old, 20 or something like that.
Yes,
but
it is.
Don't really...
So, final verdict, no or yes? Sorry, just to re-clarify.
No. COD will always be a prominent series. It's been here since basically the beginning of modern day FPSs.
It has, and you know what? That is about it. We're hitting 34 minutes, and I'm probably going to edit this a little bit. So I think we're going to say goodbye to our 20, 30 views. Alright? So, Ryan, say goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, guys.
See you guys later, and I am gay.